Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode is a pre-fight for UFC Fight Night, Ige versus the Korean Zombie, with predictions of main card, rundown of the main card with predictions as always. So make this a quick episode and let's get started. So to kick off the main card, in the welterweight division, we have Matt Brown versus Diego Lima. I'm going to pick Diego Lima here. I'm going to pick Diego Lima by decision. I think he's going to outstrike Matt Brown, and Matt Brown just won't have the answers, and maybe Diego might take it to the ground in the later rounds as well, with his killer jiu-jitsu. Then in the middleweight division, we have Wellington Turman versus Bruno Silva. I'm going to go with Bruno Silva here. This is a good matchup, but I think Bruno Silva will take it by second round KO. I think he has heavy hands enough to finish the job. Then in the featherweight division, we have Julian Erosa versus Su Hu Bu Choi. I hopefully didn't destroy that name. I'm going to go Julian Erosa here. I think Julian Erosa well-rounded enough to win a decision here. But I think this is a really good matchup, even matchup on paper. Then in the bantamweight division, we have Marlon Vera versus David Grant. I'm going to go with Marlon Vera here. I think he wants to settle the score, even the numbers here. He knows he lost the first fight against David Grant, and he wants to. He's determined to beat him in this rematch, and I think he has the tools to do just that. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Marlon Vera here by decision. Then I'll even say it might even be a split decision because Davy Grant's still no walk in the park. Then in the heavyweight division, we have Alexio versus Sergey Spivak. I'm going to go with Sergey here. I'm going to say first round knockout. I think his hands are just going to be too much for Alexio. Alexio could take it to the ground, but I think Sergey's going to just not stay in the pocket and allow himself to be taken down and deal with the whole ground game of Alexi. As he knows, Alexi's just a killer on the ground. So I'm going to go with Sergey. First round knockout. Then in the featherweight division, we have Chang Sung Jung, aka the Korean Zombie, versus Dan 50K Ige. In the featherweight main event, and I'm going to go with Dan Ige here. I think following his big knockout victory, he's riding some good momentum, and I think he's not fighting the same Chang Sung Jung that was, say, the guy, years ago, but I think it's still going to be a good test and a good big win for Dan Ige. And I think after Dan Ige's loss to Calvin Kattar in that main event fight he had, that was a good learning experience. And then when he rebounded with the knockout victory, I think that did the job to really get his mind back in play. And yeah, I think Chang Sung Jung is a good test for anyone. And yeah, anyhow, there you have it. There's my predictions, and stay tuned for my post-fight show as always. Until then, see ya.